My dad, he was a hard man, he was strict, but he was also kind. He had a big heart. Um, yeah, he was he was really caring for other people. He always spreaded the word about Jesus to anyone and everyone. He changed a few lives. That was my dad.
My dad was a loving, caring man. He cared about everyone. Everyone loved him. He was happy. He was always happy, and he cared for everyone.
Lefau, he was my dad. He was a great man of faith. He, what I loved about Dad was that he walked the talk, and he was an honest but fair man.
My grandpa was the man who held the whole family together. Was always there to settle our problems, and he may seem like a strong man, but inside there's so much love for everybody that it didn't end anywhere. It went out everywhere. So that makes sense. My grandpa was a humble man. He was my hero. Still is. Whenever I think about my papa, it's just like image of this strong man that comes to mind, and I just laugh about it because I know that he's always going to be in my heart.
My dad, my father, best friend, my hero. My dad was a great man of faith. He was one of the soldiers of God. He would stand in battle with God any day, man. Anything to do for everyone, and for mostly his family. A family man, a great husband to my mom, and a great father to us all. He's touched many lives, affected many lives too.
My papa, he was a strong man. He believed in God. He always told us that God will look after you.
My dad was straightforward. He didn't beat around the bush. Always told you how it was. Even to my husband, he used to always tell my husband how it was, and didn't hide anything. Like I said, he was a loving father, loving husband to my mum, and a good friend to everyone else. We used to call him Mr. Clark, lean on me. He used to say hi to everybody, shake everybody's hand. But everyone has memories of Dad.
Taught me how to do my tie, taught me how to drive, taught me a lot. He was a hard-working man. He loved his family. He loved his grandkids, his kids. That's all he really cared about. Yeah.
My dad lived and breathed the word. That was his life. It was his family and his God. He put his God first before his family, and that's what brings comfort to my heart, and especially Mum. That I know that he's got a place in heaven. Like he knows he's with his Maker at the moment. So that gives me strength every day. With Dad, he was truly my inspiration in life. He made me come back to my faith. you know, and I gave my life through Dad, you know, because Dad was right there for me. He was always there for me.
A great man in his music. He loved his music. When I was young, I used to sit next to him on the piano early hours in the morning, Sunday, and he used to compose a lot of music, great music, and I was fortunate to be there and witness to what he did. And through that music, he put it through to touch other lives, especially at church when people sing it. And that what he writes down on his manuscript is what people are singing, and that's how he feels. And it goes out to all other choirs are singing the songs now.
When I used to come late from school, he would always ground me, and he would scare me by telling me gonna move to Hillary.
Oh, I was one of the lucky kids that didn't really get the big beatings. He was my older brothers and my older sister. You got the real deal.
Me and Vai, we got it easy, bro. We there's so many things to say about it.
The hidings are, can't say much. Just been through a lot with them.
The hidings, man, I've had a lot of hidings, man.
When I was growing up, my dad only gave us, he kind of mellowed down. Gave me and Gina the little ingies in between the pies. Got the hose too. Yeah, I got the bread tray one day. That was probably my biggest hiding that I got. And I think I blacked out for that one.
Dad was strict. Everyone used to think, oh, you're lucky, Va. Only girl growing up with, in the family, but I got the biggest hidings.
One thing I always remember about the old man is, suppose he's gonna give someone a hiding, he always have his hand like this, and it's just, Then all of a sudden, just...
I asked Dad, Dad, how come you support South Africa? And he said to me, oh, you remember the World Cup in 1995? I was like, yeah. Well, they were the first team after they were the first team after they won their game. They were the first team to drop to their knees and pray. And that's why Dad, since then, has been a big supporter of the South African team. And so now, sorry All Blacks, South Africa.
One day I came late from school. School finished at 3:10. I probably came at like 3:30. That's not even Urahu's all the way out in Urahu, and it takes half an hour. I came at 3:30 and my dad was waiting, asking me how I was. I was like, oh. He goes, are you smoking? Are you smoking here? I was like, no, I caught the bus and I missed the school bus. He was like, yeah, nah, I knew. He goes, I've been through that stage. And I was just, oh man, yeah, that was my daddy. He knew.
His advice to us was the most precious word you would ever get if you were in trouble or in need. And he'd always used to ground us to focus in school every time we saw him. He always used to ground me about school. Do good in school, really. Make me proud. And I'm gonna keep his promise. I'll make you proud.
My father loved his grandchildren. He lived for his grandchildren. Even in his last days, his last week, Dad was still dropping off my kids to daycare every morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, got them ready and put them in the car, take them to school every morning. That's what sort of grandfather he was. Everything for his grandkids.
Whenever he was cold, I used to do his socks, put it on for him. I miss you, Papa.
We're gonna miss you, Dad. but we're comforted in knowing that, you know, you're sitting next to your king.
All I want to say is that I miss you, Papa. I will love you always. And I hope I make you proud in school. And hopefully I get into university to make you proud even more.
I miss you. And I really love you, eh? Just thanks for everything you taught me. Gonna look after Mum. And yeah, and my student allowance, I'll still save your money. You and your $100.50 medicine.
This place here will be empty without you. It's like half of my heart's gone. Now, if I would trade my life for the half of the man you are, I would, in a heartbeat. Now, just want to say with all my heart and soul, I love you and I'll never forget you. What you've done for me and my whole family, especially for your mum, or for Mum, sorry.
The last thing I'll say, Dad, is save me a place in heaven, because that's where I'm going. I know where I'm going, Dad. And like you said, in the last couple of days before you went, Dad, you said to me, "Lo paki, ki le whiwhi le oki." So that gives me strength every day to move on in life. Thanks, Dad.
You're a big part of my life, and you've made me the man I am today. I'm very proud of that. And lost but never forgotten.
I love you, Papa. Gonna miss you. Love you, Dad. Gonna miss you.
I love you, Dad.
I love you. It's gone too soon. I love you.
Love you, Dad.
I love you.
I love you, Dad, and I miss you. We're going to miss you all. Say bye.
Bye.
He mana mela mana.